Hey there, I just wanted to give you a map overview of the Gannett Peak trip. I did not summit, but my buddies did. Let's do a quick little overview. I'm going to share my screen and we'll see what it looks like from a Google Earth standpoint. So I'm going to pull up Google Earth here. Okay, so started in Bozeman, left here around 4:30 a.m., went down on 191, was through West Yellowstone, Driggs, Victor, Jackson, met a friend in Jackson, then cruised over to the Winds. Pinedale's down here. We didn't quite get down to Pinedale. Went up to this draw, down to the Green River Lake trailhead right here. Okay, so we probably got here at around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and we lugged it up here, past Lake 1, past Lake 2, all the way to Three Forks Park. And here at Three Forks Park, we wanted to cross this river so we could start to follow tourists. But by the time we hit Three Forks, it was probably around 7 o'clock in the evening, so we were trying to get over. So the trail runs through here, and there's a down pine tree about right here. So we crossed here, didn't need to get wet at all, although this is very marshy, mosquito-y. Crossed here, and then I think we camped right up in here. This was a really good spot, and the mosquitoes weren't bad in there. So day 2, we slept in a little bit, and we lugged it up Tourist Creek here. This was a pain in the ass. This was absolute hell. I'd recommend trying to follow the creek a little bit more so, especially here through the trees. There's a little bit of an established trail, kind of, but still mostly bushwhacking. But lots of rock hopping. You'll get really good at that. And then the second night, this took a lot longer than we expected as well. Probably 7 hours to get to, maybe I think it was this location here, right here. So we stayed the second night here. And then I bailed out. My friends went ahead and went forward and did Gannett. They had to wake up at 12:30 a.m. in order to do this. Me and another friend, Katie, were like, no, we're good. So they woke up super early and hit it. So went up through this draw here, up to this lake, dropped down to Scotts Lake, and then kept on climbing. Let me reorient this a little bit. Up through here, I believe. And then I don't know if they went this way or that way, but anyways, I didn't do this part. They took a Southwest cooler up to the top. They made it 300 feet to the summit because the snow conditions were kind of sketchy. It was 90 degrees down in the valley, but they cruised back through here, and it took them a total of 20 hours to do this. So again, they left at 12:30 p.m. and it took them till around 6 p.m. to get back to our campsite right here. So from this point here, I would expect budget about 20 hours. If you were to start here, maybe I would budget around 14 hours, something like that, to make it to the peak. Yeah, the west side of Gannett's pretty gnarly, but absolutely gorgeous. And what a spectacle of an range here. This was really fun to cross after going across this mosquito meadow and probably about 3 of these guys. No way we could swim across this. Thank goodness for this down tree.
Oh, pure maple in a little packet.
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm cycling.
That's cool. I like that.
Better than good.
Oh, yeah.
Up there, Tourist Creek.
Yeah, but it works.
Oh. Okay, we are about 500 yards up the Tourist Creek scramble. And it is just absolute craziness going through this. Got a ways to go. Hopefully it clears up as we get a little bit higher. About halfway up the steep section of Tourist Creek. We're on the rock scramble. We just got out of the woods, thank goodness. Anything is easier than all the log jamming that we got done in there. Made it to the top of the scramble. Got one more coming up. And hopefully it's a little bit easier from here. There's one water point right here. It's gonna take a little bit to fill up my water bottle. Woo! This was not fun. That was easier to crawl up this little creek bed opposed to the ridge of it. We're about halfway up to our camping spot tonight. It's 5 o'clock. We're gonna call it quits at 7. A beautiful spot. Kind of just want to chill here all day. Don't even climb the mountain. Be great. Another very gorgeous lake. So unfortunately, Gannett defeated me. I just decided not even to go up because two of our friends went up around 12 last night, 12:30 a.m. and I just didn't have the energy for it. We got some memo from some other guys that it took them a really, really long time and they didn't make it. They started at 7. These guys might have a shot at 12, but really just didn't want to do it. So we're sitting here in Camp Mosquito and bundled up to the max, like so. So we're just doing a little day hike here, and finding some way to kill some time, yet enjoy ourselves and stay out of the mosquitoes. So hopefully we find a lake up there and go ahead and do so. And here we are at the most beautiful breakfast spot. Look at this. Pancakes! Have anything to say, Katie? Nothing. Not a tad.
I think you summed it up.
She's trying to ski some of these lines. I'm like, no thanks.
Oh, come on, you wouldn't?
Yeah, I would. Right. So we hiked up a little bit today to see if we could find our friends coming back. Again, they left at 12:30 a.m. last night. There's Gannett. I think they went up with that guy, that little chute there. And we're just waiting for him. It's gonna be a full 20-hour ordeal for him, likely. Too much. And we're just hanging out here, there, end of this lake all day, chilling, vibing.